hope you got a good poker face, kid. You're gonna need it. Don't let us see the cracks in your armor.
I think I've got it. I know what I'm doing. Mrs. Vincenzo, got your husband's autopsy reports here. Thought you might want to take a look at the toxicology report. Don't think you'll be too surprised considering you killed Porcelain. He was a good mayor. Always had my vote. Did some good things too. Cleaned up downtown. Kept the wise guys away. Always seemed like a strong man. Guess all it takes is a couple shakes of rat poison to take any guy down. Guess that's why they call poison a woman's weapon. So, Mrs. Vincenzo. What pushes a woman so far that she has to kill her own husband? Mrs. Vincenzo?
It's just been so hard.
What's been so hard?
All of this. My life has been turned upside down in a matter of... I haven't even been able to keep track of the time.
How long were you two married?
Nearly 7 years. I married Vincent right out of high school. I was only 17. He's much older than me, more eager to settle down. We had a huge wedding. Vincent had such a big family. That was one of the two things that were most important to him, politics and family.
Which came first?
It was a close race.
It's enough to make a woman dizzy.
Vincent was a complicated man, to put it lightly.
How so? What happened, Sophia?
What's your name, detective?
Phillips.
Your first name.
Ezra. Were you and Vincent planning to have children?
Vincent always wanted a big family. I think that's why we got married so soon, and God knows we tried, but I found out that, well, it hasn't happened. It never happened. And Vincent just got so bitter. He started to look at me like I was useless, and the way he treated me.
How did he treat you?
He wasn't the man everyone knew him to be, at least not with me. He had anger, real rage. He was always yelling and punching the walls, and I just started to hate him so much.
Sophia, sometimes a woman's push...
No, it wasn't like that. I've always had a strong man in my life, Ezra, and now that mine's gone, there's so much I'm unsure of. It's more difficult than anything I could ever explain. Part of me is so sad. The man I loved is gone forever, but the man I truly loved, he was gone long before he died. I'm angry that God could fool me into loving such a hateful and manipulative man. But now God has given me a chance to start over, to recreate myself. I can be whoever I want now.
God works in mysterious ways.
I was so young when I met Vincent. I didn't stand a chance.
Well, things are very different now.
You're right, Ezra. Things are different now. I can have whatever I want.
And what do you want?
Phillips, out in the hall, now! What the hell are you doing in there, Phillips? I can't believe this shit. I put you and your jackass partner on this case for a reason. Should be closed by now.
I don't know what happened. Something just came over me.
Let me give you a word of advice, Phillips.
Yeah, Smokey?
Don't kiss the suspect.
You ever done something you've regretted, Rusa?
A life full of regrets is a life half lived.
Are you a man of God?
No, but I used to be.
Yeah. Well, I'm still trying to be. But it's hard sometimes, especially when you know the difference between right and wrong. Sometimes I think it would be better to live in ignorance.
I guess that's why they say it's bliss.
Guess so.
Listen, Phillips, I know you're new to the force. When you were promoted, we just got handed that big case, and you were excited for the opportunity to solve a big murder. You had that sparkle in your eye that all the other new boys have. And I know you were less than thrilled when you were placed with me. Gosh, kid, you look like hell.
Been through hell and back today. Nearly got stuck in the ninth circle.
That's why you can't burn the candle at both ends, kid. Otherwise, there'll be no wax left.
I don't even know what happened. You know I love my family.
That's why you don't bring work home with you.
But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. And by his stripes we are healed.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. It ain't easy. Nothing's easy. She had to have done it. You know, I always thought murderers would be monsters. The light would be drained from their eyes, replaced with darkness. They'd have no soul. But when I look at her, when I look in her eyes, I see her. I see pain, and I see vulnerability.
That's why you can't get caught up in the Black Widow's web, kid. It makes it harder on the job. You gotta put in minimum effort, the bare bones. Otherwise, you get too attached. I'll take it from here. Still got her in there, Smokey?
Kept her in there for you, stewing.
Yeah?
Yeah, Captain got off early tonight, left me the keys, but I'll see this through. She's feisty though, look out for her. You ought to see what she did to the new kid.
I've seen. He'll live.
All I'm saying is she's crafty. And there's only the two of us here in case anything goes awry.
I'm not too concerned. It's time to shake things up.
All right.
Clean yourself up. You look a mess.
I've just been locked in this room for so long, and I don't know.
You put yourself in here, didn't you?
Well, you're certainly different from Ezra.
His name is Detective Phillips.
And yours?
You don't need to call me anything. We're the only two people in here, so I know who you're talking to.
I just thought, since it was going to be the two of us in here, what more do you people want from me? I told Ezra everything.
It's Detective Phillips. You know where I was this morning, Mrs. Vincenzo? At the morgue. Looking at your husband's dead body. All of his limbs were there. No cuts, no bruises. You never know he suffered. But he did suffer, didn't he? Choking, thrashing.
I wouldn't know, I wasn't there.
So what? The man with the city in his pocket puts poison in his drink and downs it?
It's quite a nice timepiece you've got there.
Mrs. Vincenzo, if it wasn't you, then who was it? Poison is a very sick way to kill a man. It's passive. It's sadistic.
Listen, My husband didn't have a lot of enemies. Whoever did this should be easy enough to track down, but you're wasting time keeping me here. The longer I stay here, the more time my husband's murderer has to skip town.
Did you know much of your husband's dealings, Mrs. Vincenzo?
Once he started campaigning, our lives separated a bit. I had my life and he had his. I know as much as everyone else.
But family was important to him.
Oh, definitely. Blood meant everything to him. He came from a huge family.
So I hear. Did you guys ever talk about starting a family?
We did for a while. I guess it just wasn't in the cards.
Did you even want kids?
And bring them into this messed up world. Why would I want to have kids with him?
Why not? I thought he was a pretty nice guy.
I'm so tired of everyone saying that he was a nice guy. He wasn't a nice guy.
How?
He just wasn't.
What did he do?
He treated me like shit. He turned into a maniac the second I married him. He was angry, he was jealous, he was controlling. I got the shitty end of the bargain. He got to walk around this town like a king. Everyone looked at him like a god, but the second those doors were closed, it was like living with a monster.
So what did you do?
Weren't you listening? What could I do? I couldn't go to anyone. I tried, but...
No. What did you do to deserve it? Why not? Might as well add assaulting an officer to the rap sheet. God, you must really hate men.
Well, you must really hate women.
So what are you gonna tell me? You must have forgot to tell something to your little boyfriend.
Boyfriend? The second a woman shows any interest in a man, you boys run with it.
In my defense, you were kissing on him.
Kissing on him? He was kissing on me. Here I am, being held in police custody against my will, and I have to worry about protecting myself from lonely officers.
Lonely? He has a wife and a kid at home, a 2-month-old.
Is that right?
I've seen dames like you before. You're so unhappy you resort to stealing other people's happiness. You latch onto it wherever you can find it. Like a leech.
Congratulations, detective. One of you finally got something right today. I'm not happy. That feeling was stolen from me years ago. One of you fools finally got it. I felt a lot of things in my life. I felt till I went numb.
You're gonna have to take a seat, ma'am.
Oh, the second I start showing some emotion, you freak out. You were all so concerned about my apathy, but I didn't kill my husband. Oh, I would gladly confess to killing that monster. He got off easy. I would have dragged it out. I would have hurt him like he hurt me.
If you don't comply with orders, I'm going to have to cuff you, ma'am.
Like hell you will!
You just turned yourself into the night here.
Get off of me! Get off of me!
You don't want to do this.
Don't tell me how to feel.
Give my mother gasoline, give my brother kerosene, give my wife a black veil dream. If I die, just let it be something like a horror scene, murder, mass, and violent scenes. Mother, son, and a father. Really, why should I even bother? But I saw them in a horrid place, shaking hands and hostile faces. Please believe me, I'm no crook. I'm hardly drawn on this paper book, but this ink is black and cannot erase the spastic scribbles of words with space. And state after state reminds me that our people take what they need and fuck the rest, and naturally we will select. Give my mother gasoline, give my brother kerosene, give my wife a black veil